I'm up right now. Bitch, I'm up right now. Ain't never coming down.
Check out a whole lot of cash podcasts. YouTube, it's near you.
They can suck my dick. Ain't never gonna
Go check out that podcast. Whole lot of cash, a lot of street shit on there, a lot of good information. Everybody tune in.
Yeah, welcome to another episode of A Whole Lot of Cash. I want all y'all to get a bag, but you ain't got to crash. The main thing is to keep the main thing the main thing. Make sure you hit that like button and beat that subscribe button up. That shit mandatory, you hear me?
For sure.
Yeah. All right, so today we got a hilarious, multi-talented, I bet you he can outblink any one of you motherfuckers. You feel me? Thorough young brother from the trenches. Rico, oh so funny. What's the word,
Man,
gang?
what's the word with you, man?
It's good to have you on the platform, bro.
Hey, you know I have to slide, man.
I've been wanting to get you up here for a minute, man. We're going to get into it, you hear me?
Oh, yeah, you know that.
Yeah. You know, motherfucker don't want to reiterate too much anything that you done already talked about in the past, but for the people who don't know, where you from?
I'm from Chicago, man.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Inglewood, to be exact.
Yeah.
That's why I grew up, you know what I'm saying? The years that matter. You know, motherfuckers say they from somewhere.
Yeah.
They really specifically talking about where did you spend most of your time.
No question.
You know what I'm saying? That kind of molded you to be who you is.
Right.
That's what we talking about. Where you from?
For sure.
Inglewood, for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Inglewood, baby.
I was born on the low end, though.
Okay.
45th and Champlain, Row House, and 6th Ward, you know.
Yeah.
Bro,
sure.
My pops and them, all that shit, yeah.
Okay. So growing up in them areas, you know, because all the areas you just named, they infamous for where it go down at.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Growing up in them areas, how did you avoid getting caught up in the mix?
Man, I just stayed in my own lane, gang. Like,
okay.
Some people don't know how to mind their business and stay in their lane, man.
Nah, that's
like
a fact.
If something gonna happen, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But me, I always been, I try to be ahead of the game. I try to map shit before it happen. Like, okay, I ain't going down there. Food, I'm always hanging out. I'm gonna go this way.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Ain't no question.
You know, some motherfuckers be trying to stick their chest out. I ain't worried about that shit, man. I'm going this way.
Get that shit to
Y'all walk down there.
Oh my
God. Next thing you know, you get to where you going, come everybody else with a knot on their shit.
Oh, I saw. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, bro. But yeah, I just mind my business. I stay in my lane, man. You know what I'm saying? I seen a lot of shit growing up out here in the streets and all that shit.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know, we trying to change the narrative, man. I'm pushing peace and positivity now.
Ain't no question.
Bro.
You know, and that's dope. That's what you pushing now, peace and positivity, because it ain't enough people out here pushing that shit. A lot of people talking that shit. Ain't a lot of people out here pushing that shit. Being that you grew up in them areas where it go down that and all that, and it was always negativity around, did you always have this sense of humor, this comedic type of sense of humor?
Oh, yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that went to grammar school with me, high school with me, know I was one of them ones that's talking about a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Somebody talking about me. Oh, man, you fat, you ugly, man.
Right.
Ooh, I'm right back on your ass. Like, I always been like that. Getting in trouble for that shit.
Yeah.
Teachers calling home, talking about, calling pops on me and shit. So you know how that shit was. But it just, you know what I'm saying? I went to McKay for grammar school. That's over there on 69th, 70th in Fairfield.
Yeah, for sure.
Over there by Holy Cross Hospital. And then I went to Kenwood Academy for like my freshman, a little bit of my sophomore year, but then I dropped out. I had dropped out my sophomore year and I stayed out of school a whole year. Okay. And then I decided to go to this school named Innovations High School. It's downtown, like 17 North State now, but when I first got there, I was on 45th and Wells.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
right there where the MCs at.
Everything, right there.
But you know, that shit was hard, man. Growing up in them environments, man. Sure. You know how that shit be.
But since, you know, you always been that type, you know what I'm saying? I'm assuming, you know, niggas want to fight you when you get done with a nigga, you feel? But when did you decide to take it seriously?
I decided to take the shit seriously when I see other people taking it seriously. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, I knew, one thing I did know is I used to work at CTA. Right. You know what I'm saying? I used to work at CTA. I was driving a bus. So that was one way I knew I could make a way for the fam. You know what I'm saying? I'm damn, I got one of the best jobs in the city.
No question.
This it right here.
Yeah, for sure.
And then my wife, she started to become an entrepreneur. Like after I spent a few years at CTA. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? She started to become an entrepreneur. Then I started like, I started watching her pockets and shit. Hold on.
She getting it, right.
She getting to it. Like, it take me 3 days to make this shit.
Damn.
Babe, I made woo, it's 8 in the morning.
Yeah.
Motherfucker just sent you this. That's 3 days of work for me. So it's just like, I'm out every day busting my ass, driving the bus, dealing with the public. Y'all know the city, man. We in the rap.
For sure.
So dealing with y'all uncles and aunties and shit on the bus, don't want to pay. They get on that bitch, patting their pockets on there and shit. Niggas fighting, they shooting up buses. It was just crazy.
The kids pulling the cherries and shit.
They pulling cherries and shit. That was crazy is that I was one of them niggas doing that at once upon a time. So I done been on both sides of the fence.
It's
now,
like that shit came full circle.
Hell yeah. I drove 63rd and got the High Park and all these kids that got on the bus and ain't paid.
Crazy.
Now I want to be the bus driver. Hey, y'all ain't paid. They drive this motherfucker.
Right.
You better move this shit, B. You better move this motherfucker. But like I say, I was wound up being blessed with the job and shit, and my wife was the first motivation for me to want to find me. You know what I'm saying? Like I wanted to use what I was good at to make money too.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? It just, I was already had that ball rolling. So I'm like, if something else gonna happen, it just gotta make sense because I'm gonna be on the floor until that shit go up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's really where the motivation came from, my wife.
Okay.
Me watching my wife grind and be an entrepreneur and make money on her own outside of having to work for a motherfucker versus me going to work for a motherfucker and make my bag. Yeah. And hers coming in faster.
Ain't no question.
But after a while, I learned that shit. It ain't peaches and cream being an entrepreneur either because you got your highs and your lows.
There you go.
And that's another thing I learned with this shit. Yeah. And then you know, I watched a couple of other motherfuckers do their thing before I started too. You know, the Shakies, the Skin Bones. You know, motherfuckers who was out here, Reggie Baby. It was a few motherfuckers in the city already doing their thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, is niggas making money from this shit? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because now I get them questions. I'm like, y'all making money out? Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? But now we, you know, it's a lane to make money. And once you learn how to monetize what you putting on the internet,
for sure,
it's up after that.
I want to get back to that because I got some questions about monetization. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
One time you said that you met Skinbone because your wife did some artwork for him, right?
For sure. For sure.
Why do you think, because y'all met each other later in life, so why do you think you and Skinbone's on-screen chemistry is so dope like it is? Like y'all just, like that shit seemed effortless.
A lot of people think it's easy, you know. Okay. That's my brother. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's Skinbone, my brother, you know what I'm saying? We have our disagreements like any other brother would with his brother. You feel me? Like it ain't always what people see on the outside.
No, for sure.
He feels some type of way about something, he let me know. I feel some type of way about something, I let him know. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And we be on each other's heels about what we posted and shit.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? We motivate each other at the same time. You know what I'm saying? He motivate me, I motivate him. You know what I'm saying?
Is that genuine?
Yeah, it's like if I see folks post, I wake up in the morning, I might wake up late. He done woke up at 9 in the morning and did a skit already and dropped. Now it's 11, 12. I wake up, I'm looking at my shit like, damn, he already done dropped. This shit motivate me to get up. I gotta get up and do something. Hold on, you know, it ain't no, I don't like trying to compete or be in competition with people though.
Right.
I kind of use what I see other people do as motivation for me to do something.
Gotcha.
Like you did it, I can do it.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So a lot of niggas be sitting up looking at what other niggas doing and just be, oh, why he doing that? Why such and such doing that? I don't be on that shit. I don't wake up thinking about other niggas and what they got going on. I wake up thinking about my kids, my wife, and getting to the bag.
Oh, bro.
Some of these niggas waking up on the wrong side of the bed just on some negative shit already early in the morning. I ain't on that, folks. And when you come around me with that type of energy, I kind of distance myself from you because I don't, you know, that energy is power. You know what I'm saying? It'll have you feeling some type of way.
It'll transfer to you, for sure.
Yeah, and I ain't on that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pushing piece of positivity.
That shit ain't nothing else.
If you're not on that, stay away from me, bro.
Sure.
It's just what it is. But yeah, bro, me and bro, we do our thing, and it's just, you know, we gonna keep going up. You know what I'm saying?
So speaking on Bone, you know what I'm saying? I seen a video recently. You was out there, y'all was at the county jail, you was walking up out that bitch. Bone, I'm like, nah, what the fuck? What are you doing?
Yeah, man. Look, man. I ain't gonna get too much of his business out.
Right.
But he had a little hiccup. But it was some minor shit. It was some little shit though. You know what I'm saying? But a motherfucker wasn't leaving him in there either.
Ain't no question.
You know what I'm saying? Like I know he the type of nigga that was gonna come get me if I was in there. So I knew to go get him. Oh, bro, it just, you know what I'm saying? That shit was some little shit anyway, man. But it just was the fact that it was him with his stature in the city. Motherfuckers like, fuck Bone, get locked up for. It's motherfuckers walking out the county knew why I was there because they was just sitting there. Motherfuckers standing outside with their bag already. Motherfuckers see me, they, oh, you must be here to get Bone.
Yeah.
But, you know, from what everybody was saying, he was good enough. Shit. Motherfucker, he was good. Everybody fucked with him. You know, everybody fucking with what we got going on.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Question. But it wasn't that major. Just a little slight shit, man.
All right. I mean, getting back to what you do, you know, you created a few different characters. You know what I'm saying? You got Fred, you got Forehead, you got Old School. You know, you got a few. What's his name?
Uncle Eddie.
Uncle motherfucking Eddie. Gee, you better copyright these bitches. Hurt, bro.
You
better copyright that shit.
Yeah, motherfuckers love that.
Bro.
They love that. I just had to do that at a gas station. I'm pumping gas. He's like, where you gonna do Forehead again? You know, I try not to wear certain shit out. I know my strong point is Fred for sure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like I said earlier, like a good leader was once a follower. You know what I'm saying? And I watched certain people do their thing here in the city. Like I said, you know, I used to watch Shaky. I used to watch Skinbone. I used to watch Reggie Bay. I used to watch all these guys do their shit on the net before I was doing mine.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I noticed everybody got their own little niche of what they do. That's just what it is. Everybody got their own little way they do shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And when I first started, I was trying to find my way. And if all you seeing is certain shit all the time, you kind of feel yourself mimicking what you see.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And I didn't really want nobody like, oh, you trying to be like such and such. You trying to be like that. Now it's getting popular to remake certain shit. Shit like TikTok go viral. Everybody doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? It's starting to get, it's getting to the point where you can make money off an idea that wasn't even your idea. You know what I'm saying? And I done found myself doing it before. But it's to the point now where even your fan base want it from you though. Like something can happen in the world.
Right.
Like the people with the chairs and fighting over there in Montgomery and Alabama and shit.
Right.
Okay, let's take that for an example. How many motherfuckers you seen try to redo something with a chair to their video?
So
you get what I'm saying? So
countless.
My point exactly. So a lot of us content creators, we think alike. It's like we all trying to go viral. We all trying to have that big moment. And it do be coming down sometimes to who do it first fast, who video go up the most.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like your fans just want to see you do it.
Right. Because
I watched 100 people tag Skinbone in that shit.
To do that shit.
Hey man, Skinbone, when you gonna do it? I know it's coming. We waiting on it. Motherfuckers inboxing me. I know y'all finna snap. I know y'all finna do it. So it's like we still gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? It still went up. That shit over 5 million views right now.
That shit was hilarious. With the new weapon joint you talking about? It was called the new weapon, right?
the chair.
When they found the chair, they found him and Lowdown found the chair in the alley.
No, that was some other shit they did. I'm saying.
Okay,
that's a different skit. That's some other shit. I'm talking about we remade the actual event.
I saw that too.
That's what I'm saying. So a lot of people did that. A lot of people grabbing chairs and doing different shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just becoming a big thing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all might see me sell a chair spread around this motherfucker. But I'm just saying that you see how something could trend and everybody on it. Is all I'm saying. So as long as you doing your thing, I don't really worry about people stealing content and none of that shit no more. That shit don't bother me no more. It used to though. But I don't let it bother me. It just lets you know you a trendsetter. People fucking with you. People paying attention. Like that's
so what you saying? Originality is not wanted in this particular
it is field. I feel like nah.
Damn.
Originality is always gonna be a big thing.
Right.
But I feel like to be successful, it's getting to the point where you don't have to be original. And that's deep to say.
Super deep.
But this is facts, gang. This is facts.
Yeah.
A motherfucker can see something happen, bro. Like that shit. That shit with the people fighting with the chairs and shit, right?
Montgomery.
See a video of somebody that somebody else did. Redo that video, and then they'll be the one to make Shade Room or BET or some shit. You be like, damn, that's not even an original person that did this shit first.
Yeah.
That these platforms pick this shit up though.
So right.
It might be because they didn't do it first. Don't mean that one ain't funnier than the first one though.
Nah. Yeah.
Somebody can take your shit and make it funnier than you made it.
Right, bro.
I'm just keeping it a bean. You know what I'm saying? So with me, I just don't look at it like that no more. I just look at it. Kind of motivate me to keep creating. That's what I do.
Yeah.
Let's say I see a motherfucker, and it's somebody out here doing it, but I ain't gonna speak on it. But let's say I see a motherfucker trying to be Fred. If I see a motherfucker that's trying to be Fred, if he's snapping, he's snapping. Is it gonna get him far? No. Because Fred is like super duper unique. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you're gonna get more people saying you trying to be like him versus them feeling like you started this or something. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like it's a little different. But I'm not gonna say a motherfucker doing something Fred do won't take them somewhere though. Right. It may get them to a level where they comfortable. You know, motherfucker, that shit might get them to a level where they can make 10K a month, and they good. Yeah. I could just keep acting like Fred, and it's a motherfucker out here being forehead right now.
But I'm still saying it ain't you. You see what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking ride the wave.
It ain't you.
But it ain't gonna be Fred.
It ain't gonna never be that person. That's one thing I take from it too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Even though you not being original, gang, you'll never be Fred.
Ain't no question.
You gonna be whoever the fuck you think you're trying to be, but it ain't Fred. You know, but it's just, you don't need to be original to be successful though. It's just, I'm going to stick to that. When you think that
change happened? Like, I understand people been going viral forever, bro, but when do you think that change happened?
I feel like that change happened when these platforms allow people to monetize the way they able to monetize, bro. Right. Like, right now you can remix somebody. If you're monetized on Facebook, you can remix a video somebody else made and post it on your platform and get paid for it. Right. So, and you don't gotta do shit.
Right. You gotta do shit.
So a motherfucker can see your video and think it's super hilarious, attach themselves to the video. You know how you see the side-by-side screen? So your video playing here and this motherfucker acting like they just sitting there watching your video live.
They getting paid off this shit.
And and then they post it on their platform and because you created, these platforms is paying you to be a creator.
Right.
So because you created a remix to this person's stuff with your reaction to watching this video makes it your video now.
Crazy.
It's like, and this is facts. This is no cap. Yeah. I done seen niggas I done made money doing the shit. Come on, man.